You were doing some damage to him, you know. Yeah. I mean, you found it difficult to get through his skin, but yeah. And then it all went pants.
Gutted.
Are you gutted?
Yeah.
Never mind. You'll be back, won't you?
Oh yeah.
Let's hear it for them, guys. Shredder. Well,
a bit of luck there, didn't we?
It was a bit lucky, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Although that comes down with some force, that mousetrap thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's all scaled up from a genuine mousetrap. It's pretty vicious.
It seemed very vicious. It didn't manage to stop his spinning wheels, though.
We were being mashed quite badly, as I noticed. As we went for the target, I thought that was our only chance to get away with it. And it worked.
What's the blade made of?
It's made of steel.
It's a high-speed steel knife out of a paper-cutting guillotine.
Yeah.
And it's very sharp. You could shave with it if you could, you know.
You could shave with it?
Yeah, it's that sharp.
Keep it away from me. Keep it away from me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the mousetrap, boys. Well done, guys.
How could you not know the pit release button had been activated? You pushed Mousetrap onto it. Mousetrap threw Shredder out, Stinger and Hippobotomus up next.
From Aberdour, Fife, Scotland, Hippobotomus.
Looks like a hippo. Used to be a child sandpit. Has a spinning disc, 99 kilos in weight, has a 2 centimetre ground clearance, and that could leave the hippo bottom of this Robot Wars class.
From Branston, Lincoln, Stinger.
Grand finalists in the last wars, a whirling dervish of a machine with a spiked bludgeoning device. 4 12-volt batteries are hidden in those wheel hubs. The tyres exposed.
Roboteers, stand by.
Stinger in the control pod. Kevin Scott, Carl Skinner, Tim Mann. And Hippobotomus at the controls. Richie McBride. And there with him, 8-year-old Alex, 6-year-old Ellen. You can barely peep over the rim to see dead metal in the arena. And Sir Killalot alongside.
3, 2, 1, activate.
On paper, you'd have to say there could be only one winner of this battle, the more experienced Stinger. Trying to wind up a fury with that bludgeoning device. Hippobotomus made out of a child's sandpit, essentially. But this is Robot Wars, and we've seen giant upsets in the past. Sparks fly from the grinders on the arena sidewalls. The hippo sails through the flame pit, trying to stay away from Stinger, and surviving the original onslaught, but not the second one. Bits of the sandpit flew off there. They were hoping to cement a place in the next round, but I don't think that's going to happen now. And it looks as if Stinger will go through, but look at the hippo staying in there, turning away. Alex McBride, 8 years of age, operating the weaponry. Hasn't been really able to get it into play yet, that spinning disc on the long arm. Stinger again, an almighty onslaught, up to 18 miles an hour, top speed generated by this machine. Grand finalist in the last series. And Hippobotomus now clawed by dead metal, trying to slice their way through the top there of the hippo. Looking worried, Richie McBride, a managing director of corporate business development firm. And the top has been separated from the actual belly of the machine, if you like. You can see the innards of Hippobotomus. The head is waggling because it's barely connected, to be honest. Stinger now, all back into the CPZ. Now can we yet see a surprise if Killalot grapples hold of Stinger? What a mistake to make. They reversed in there, and maybe the clock will save them. So Killalot hoists Stinger up. Well, that was very nearly suicidal driving by Stinger. And they could just survive because it came about so late. We'll go to a judge's decision, I would have thought. Certainly Stinger was the more aggressive and caused the more damage. Style, control, damage, aggression, that's what the judges look for. You can see that the damage caused to Hippobotomus. But style and control, as the hippo continued to take more punishment, was not a watchword for the Stinger team. Yes, they can create more mayhem, but right at the end you saw them drive themselves into the CPZ, and that will count against them.
Well, the judges have made their decision. They're looking at style, control, damage, aggression. It's all going to end in tears. They've gone for Stinger! Are you okay? You did very well, though, didn't you? You were doing so well. Don't cry, please. Not today. You were doing so well. Were you doing the driving?
No, I was doing the weapons, but the axe just wouldn't fire. Only fire 2 times.
It only fired a couple of times, didn't it?
Yep.
It looked good, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
You know, don't cry. Come on, don't cry. Do you know, your robot started out life as a children's sandpit, didn't it?
Yeah.
And as sandpits go, it's fairly hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Because I tell you what, they're seeded 5, and you guys did so well. I mean, the judges, whoa, it was a bit to and fro. They weren't sure, but they went for them.
Well...
And your sister's crying. And I feel terrible.
I hope they feel terrible. We told them, what are you going to do when she starts crying when you beat her? And they said they don't care. They said, we don't care if we make the girl cry. We're just mad about robots.
I'll have a word with them now. Can you boo these people? She's in tears, lads.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it, that it's got to be done. And they put up a great fight. They did so well. We were almost dead meat in there for a while.
You're seeded 5, which is a very high seeding. And to be seeded 5 and then nearly come unstuck by a children's sandpit.
It's a bloody good sandpit.
It's not a bad sandpit, is it?
I would like to. Just... Would you like that? As a little token.
There you go, because these are nasty people, though. I wouldn't even take it off them. I'd say, no, have it, I don't want it.
That is the original prototype to the tail that we've got on Stinger. It's the one that we made out of cardboard.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this will end in tears. I'm going to say, go ballistic for Stinger!
Oh, poor little Ellen. Did you see what she was going to do with that spear, though? Hippopotamus out, Stinger through, General Carnage 2, and Guzunderbot next up.
From Lothian Way, Hull, General Carnage 2.
A checker-plated, wedge-shaped robot with 3 horns and a front flipper, sharp teeth along each side of the flipper, reached round 2 of its heat in Series 3, but has never really caused any great carnage.
From Sturchley in Birmingham, Guzunderbot.
A double wedge, 4-wheel-driven machine, a double-acting Morning Star axe, they tell me, a flipper, but very slow at 7 miles an hour, and light too, at just 88 kilos.
Roboteers, stand by.
Guzunderbot, they call themselves the family at war, the Ellis family. Dad, Peter there on the right, Stephen and Claire with him. And General Carnage 2. Nigel Seeley is dad to 10-year-old Nick, and Sarah Burton is the mum. In the arena, dead metal, weapons synergy the strength. Circular lot, the weaknesses, absolutely none.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Guzunderbot wheeling slowly away there, chased down by General Carnage, side by side, filling each other out until the General comes in and immediately flips Guzunderbot up and over. Now, have they got a SRE-mech, a self-righting mechanism? They think they obviously do have one, but I'm not too sure whether they can right themselves. Peter Ellis, a trained driver by profession, needs to get Guzunderbot back on the rails. No chance, General Carnage. You're over and out, Mr. Ellis. The signal, green for go for General Carnage.
Well, we don't need the judges for that one. The winner, General Carnage! General Carnage. Hey! Well, you flipped him out of the arena.
Yeah, excellent, eh? That amazed me.
That's quite a strong flipper, though, isn't it?
When we were at Sheffield, we had a bit of trouble with it. It just wasn't powerful enough, but we put an extra bottle in, and it seems to There's a wedge wire, like, and it seems to have done the trick. It's a
How
little
heavy
bit,
are you now?
100 kilos, spot on.
Right on the money.
Yeah, right on the money this time.
You think you can go all the way here?
Ooh. There's some good robots out there.
Yeah,
I'm not going to commit myself to say anything like.
How did you feel about it?
What? Well, we won, that's it.
We won, and that's it. And do you know something? You're right. Ladies and gentlemen, the General Carnage!
So Guzunderbot flipped out of the arena completely. General Carnage 2 through to our Heat semi-finals. And this is how they line up. The General will meet Stinger. And S3, very dangerous looking, meets Mousetrap.
Hey, 4 robots left, but only 2 places in the final. Time for the Heat semis.